Hi, and thank y'all for coming tonight. My name is Carol Clyber, and I live on Little White Oak Bayou, and basically the bayou cuts my property in half. I'm going to kind of be going over some of the highlights of the ordinance for those that may not know it all, and then some other things that hopefully you'll help volunteer with us. As Diane said, this ordinance basically has taken your property with no compensation. They voted this in on August 2006. It went into effect October 1 of 2006. They significantly changed the ordinance to exclude any properties in the floodway from getting permits. Basically, this is just an overview of all the watersheds and the total. The TSARP floodway, which is the first column, is the total. Now, this is from the Harris County Flood Control District. Basically, a total of almost 7,500 homes that fall into this. The majority being in the White Oak watershed. Just some highlights of the Chapter 19-43 revisions. On vacant land, as Diane said, you will not get a permit. If there's no structure there, if there was no structure there on October 1st, there will be no structure there thereafter. Replacing existing structure is not allowed. Now, this is all of this is how the ordinance is currently written. That no, you cannot replace an existing structure, even from any type of damage. Whether you want to construct a new home on a property that already has a home, or you have significant damage and need to rebuild it. You cannot increase the footprint, like if you wanted to add a room, or add a game room, or add a whole other wing to the house. They're not going to allow that. And this is as the ordinance is currently written. On the remodels and upward expansions without increasing your footprint, these are limited to 50% of the structure's value over a 10-year period. Now, basically, if you have damage, the structure's value is set at the time of your first permit to rebuild, or to, not rebuild, but to repair, and on same way with improvement. They set the structure then, and that goes for 10 years. We already know that the property values have gone down significantly. We have one here that went down 94% after going in front of HCAD on a vacant property. People have gone to HCAD. There has been mixed results on how HCAD's handling reducing the property values.
What do you mean by the license district you gave? Who is that?
Harris County Appraisal District, I'm sorry. By restricting what we can do with our properties, this also contributes to neighborhood blindness. I don't know if any of y'all in your neighborhoods have vacant lots and or homes that need significant improvement. This is in my neighborhood, actually, and both of the properties are in the floodways, and the vacant lot they just basically quit cutting it because they can't do anything with it. They can't build it. It was purchased just recently, and they just found out they can't build on it. This one is a home that's across the street from the floodway, and we're not sure who's creeping around in the weeds over there, but basically the lot across the street is in the floodway. Another situation where they basically quit cutting it because they're like, well, I can't do anything with it, so why bother? I know a lot of people have said, I've never flooded. This ordinance is not about whether or not you flooded or whether you're going to flood in the future. This is about the city using your property to move water out of areas that are flooding. So basically, in the future, you could flood thanks to the city. But basically, they're wanting to use your property to drain other areas. It's what's happening now is what Diane hit upon a little bit, and Nancy will go into a little bit more detail. Basically, they are saying that they're making changes to the guidelines, but the guidelines are not the ordinance. The changes need to be made to the ordinance. And to do that, it has to go before City Council. It has to be put before City Council to be voted on. You can, Jeremy's over there online. You can go and see if your property is in the floodway. Diane's pointing, he's over there behind the computer. Also, if you want more accurate information, you call the Department of Public Works and Engineering at this number.
Carol, if you want to call that number out, I promise.
Okay. The phone number is 713-837-7114. That's Public Works. 713-837-7114. Yes, they can ask for Jack, and he will probably come to the phone.
Very nice man.
Yes. Okay, what you can do now, basically is, call, write, phone, call, email, call, phone, the mayor and your council member. Basically, you can email these. These are representatives that have been helpful to us through this. John Cornyn's office, Kay Bailey Hutchinson's office, Sheila Jackson Lee, and Sylvester Turner. You can join the Floodway Coalition. You can contribute to the Floodway Coalition to help us with these meetings. Display a Floodway Coalition bumper sticker or sign, and contact your neighbors. Many people don't know about this. We didn't know about it until, 6 to 8 months later. What you can do to help us in our ongoing effort to amend Chapter 19 is we need help with fundraising, monthly meetings, meeting places, sustained pressure on City Hall, which going to pop off, even though it's not on the agenda, go to pop off, help with media exposure, and community outreach, such as a speakers committee. We need help with going to different community meetings, etc., and we need help with speakers to go to these. And that's it.